What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, the one and only almighty Anon, bringing you another analysis video. So for those of you who've been living under a rock, PlayStation just dropped the first story trailer for Spider-Man 2, which releases October 20th of this year only on PS5. I suggest going and watching the trailer for yourself before you watch this video, but you do you, boo. I'm going to start by covering everything we see during the trailer, then I'm going to give you all my thoughts. Okay, enough with the intro, let's get into the video. We open to some super sentimental horns playing in the background as Harry and Peter sit in the bleachers around a football field. Remember that Spider-Man 2018 takes place when Peter had been Spider-Man for 8 years already, and I believe Harry went on to his quote-unquote vacation a year before that. I'm assuming this is their old school's football field. It would make the most sense to me anyway. I still can't get over the next-gen Peter's face. It's not a bad face, I just prefer the OG. Anyway, Harry says that with Peter's help, they're going to heal the world. Even though they were just side objectives, I'm pretty glad that Harry's research stations are still relevant to the personality that Insomniac gave him in this game. Moving on, we see Peter and Miles suited up and leaping off of a building, typical Spider-Man stuff. And it looks like that must be NYU or some school of some kind, since we see some basketball courts, a courtyard, and a track and football field. We get 3 blink and you'll miss them shots of the city, and god damn, these look good. The first is of a bridge, and it really flexes off just how nice the shadows are in the game. Then there's this absolutely breathtaking shot of the river with some boats in it, and just a gorgeous skyline to top it off. And finally, we get to see the carnival at night, which is not just a cheeky way to flex the ray tracing, but also a smooth transition to the next scene. We see Peter introducing MJ, Miles, and Genki to Harry, and damn, Miles, okay? Save some bitches for the rest of us. Also, why does the new MJ face look straight at the camera with "I'll kill you" eyes? Miles asks Peter, new job, huh? Still gonna have time for tutoring? While I'm over here wondering if Peter got a job at the carnival, Miles is very obviously asking if Peter's recent developments, aka Harry's Heal the World movement, is going to interfere with Spider-Man duties. With his best Chad face, Peter just tells him that they'll figure it out. Then we get to see the super fucking cool shot of an armored aerial vehicle flying towards the city, before finally we see what Kraven the Hunter is going to look like in this game. Peter shows off that he's still a smartass, and we get simultaneously a frame where we see Kraven's glowing axe and Spider-Man's ass. Quick cut to Peter showing off the suit's wings and gliding mechanic before Peter gives MJ a name, Kraven. Oh, apparently this is Kraven? This guy must just be one of his goons, or hunters. Is it hunters? Anyway, moving on. There's another badass shot of troops mobilizing in the water, once again emphasizing the fact that we'll have more stuff to do in the water bodies in this game before we see Peter in a tux carrying a literal silver platter. Then, and I know I keep glorifying shots in this trailer, but they're so fucking cool, so fuck off. We see Peter pinned down by a robo-dog. Next is armed guards escorting one fucking nerd towards what is definitely the Venom symbiote, followed by Miles absolutely violating this guy's personal space with his web. And yeah, I know that sounds weird. Oh, and we see Mr. Negative in a prison outfit, donning that raft beard. Okay, Martin, I see you. Turns out this scene is Miles bitching Martin Lee out for killing his dad in Spider-Man 2018. Then there's this, which I have no idea what's going on here. Is Ghost Rider going to be in this game? Kratos? That you, bro? We get to see Miles' mom, Rio, talking to Peter while he looks like he's about to boot scoop boogie his way off. PlayStation reuses a scene from the last trailer they gave us. Then MJ hides as Peter looks like he's ascending to his final form in the background. Miles has no respect for Windows, and these guys get really mad at him for it. Hentai Spider-Man mounts the lizard. PlayStation reuses another scene. Peter becomes a porcupine. MJ shows off as much concern as Kirsten Dunst did during the Raimi trilogy. Miles goes infamous, and Norman touches his son in front of an alien. Oh, and Harry does a Miles impression by disrespecting a window. We see Peter looking over the horizon as a super scary voice tells him to heal the world, before finally, fucking finally, we see Venom. And the first thing we see is his absolute disrespect for air travel. I mean, fair enough, I guess. But look at him! Look at him! He looks so fucking good! Okay, finally done recapping the trailer. The 1 minute and 56 second trailer. The first thing I want to talk about here is... okay, maybe here. Why? Why another new face for a main character? I like it. I like the original too. I just don't get it. Then to that scene of Kraven's hunter. This guy. He looks sick, and with his glowing axe, I'm assuming he's like a level 3 type minion. I'm sure we'll see him plenty throughout the game. You know I had to address the wingsuit scene. I mean, come on. I don't think, and I could be wrong, but have we ever even seen these in any other game? Even back in Amazing Fantasy 15, I thought these bitches were dope. I love that we'll be soaring in this game, but I have 3 questions. 1. Will web zipping wall gliding pull us out of the glide or make us go faster? 2. Do you have to activate the wings during freefall, or can we just cause it and transition from web zip to glide? And 3. Will there be special air tricks to do while gliding? My next focus is on Kraven the Hunter, who looks totally badass and modernized. That's all I really wanted to say. I am jealous of his beard, though. Oh, and for those of you who don't know, this is how he looked in the comics. I think it's a pretty solid translation. Up next on my list of curiosities is right here, Peter's waiter scene. We only see it for a moment, but it does raise some eyebrows as Peter appears visibly concerned here. It's pretty heavily implied that Peter's incognito spying on Kraven here, but why? Peter normally does all of his stealth stuff in his bright-ass red and blue suit. Okay, wait, maybe now I get it. Next is this tidbit here. That aforementioned nerd, that has to be Kurt Connors, the man who eventually becomes, well, that. But he has both arms, you say. Shut the fuck up and listen, I say. My theory is that in this game, Connors takes over as Peter's mentor role. In the previous trailer, although we don't really see him, it's clear that Peter is trying to protect him from whoever is chasing him. My guess is that this scene is a flashback because we know Oscorp used Venom to heal Harry. Next, let's move over to Lee. I'm still so jealous of the beards in this game. Why is he here? There must have been a breakout at the raft considering what we see behind Miles. Fire, smoke, Peter helping someone up. Honestly, y'all, I don't have much else of importance to say about this trailer. I still think that it was really fucking cool and that if you haven't watched it yet, then you need to go do that. Now, I'll even link it in the description for you. I'm super hyped for this game and will 1000% be getting it as soon as I can. If you're also hype as fuck for this game, then leave a like and subscribe. Without further ado, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And I'm out. Aces.